Innovation in watchmaking doesn't have to come with a 4 or 5-digit price tag. Whether designed for protection, versatility, or pure aesthetics, reversible watches are a fascinating niche in watchmaking. While it is not the most common complication, brands have experimented with the concept in various ways over the years. Of course, when most watch enthusiasts think of a reversible watch, one name stands out from the rest: the JLC Reverso, an icon of Art Deco design and fine watchmaking. But as legendary as it is, its price puts it far beyond the reach of most collectors. Most of us aren't dropping 5 figures on a watch, no matter how much we might admire it from afar. That's why I love seeing smaller, independent brands push the envelope, bringing fresh ideas to the market at affordable prices. And that's where Vario steps in with the Versa, a perfect example to that notion, delivering a clever, patent-pending dual-dial design without breaking the bank. In this video, we'll take a close look at this modern take on a reversible watch and see if it lives up to its ambitious concept. Just as a heads up, Vario did send me this watch for free for review, which is why you saw the includes paid promotion tag in the beginning of the video. That said, as always, all opinions are my own, and the company had no input as to the content of this video. Vario is a Singapore-based micro-brand founded by Ivan Chua, known for its distinctive, vintage-inspired timepieces and high-quality watch accessories. I've handled and reviewed a few of their products in the past, including the beautiful 1918 trench watch, inspired by the pocket watches that were converted into the first ever wristwatches during World War I. The Versa collection offers a variety of color combinations, from fun and vibrant pairings like white and blue, white and green, and white and red, to more classic and understated black and white. The latest editions feature mother-of-pearl dials, and all models are priced at $428. The watch comes in Vario's trusty old travel pod. Inside you get a 2 years international warranty card, a branded microfiber cleaning cloth, and an extra pin buckle in case you prefer that over the butterfly clasp that comes on the watch. Here are the measurements. The case width is 26mm, with an overall thickness of 11.8mm. Lug width is 20mm, and the lug-to-lug distance is 39mm. The watch weighs 66 grams and has a water resistance of 5 atmospheres. Let's start with the black dial. This is a two-toned sector dial featuring a classic Art Deco layout printed in white. Arabic numerals and stick indices around the outer edge, a rectangular railroad minute track, and Vario's logo under the 12 o'clock marker. Flip the watch over, and you are met with a minimalist milky white enamel dial. Another railroad minute track is crisply printed in black around the edge, with little diamond shapes at the 4 cardinal hours. Vario's logo is present here as well. The hands on both sides are leaf-shaped. They're painted white to match the dial printings on the black side, while on the white side, they pop with blue plating. Neither side features any loom or a running seconds hand, sticking to a strict minimalist design and sparing us the distraction of a ticking seconds hand, which helps maintain a cleaner, classier look. Both dials are covered by flat sapphire crystals, with anti-reflective coating applied to their undersides, ensuring durability, scratch resistance, and clarity. Both parts of the case are finished very well, with the outer frame polished on top and horizontally brushed along the sides, and the inner rotating module sharing the same polished facade and similar brushing on the sides. The flipping action is satisfyingly tactile, avoiding any wobbliness or looseness. You get a crisp snap that reassures you it's locked in correctly. It's almost like a horological fidget toy. From the side, the watch does have a bit of visual heft. That's understandable considering that it's essentially two watches stacked together. While the overall design stays relatively flat, the lugs introduce a touch of elegance with a subtle curve, adding a bit of refinement to the profile. On the four corners of the black dial side, you find the 4 screws you're going to need to screw out when it's time to change any one of the batteries. The crowns, positioned at the 12 o'clock of both dials, are wide and thin. They don't screw down, which isn't a big issue for a dress watch. I like that they went ahead and signed both crowns with the Vario's V logo, even though you don't really see them unless you're flipping between the two dials. It shows the attention to details Vario is renowned for. To power this innovative timepiece, Vario opted for 2 back-to-back Ronda SlimTech 1062 quartz movements. These Swiss-made 1 joule 2 hands movements are repairable and offer impressive performance, boasting a long battery life of 6 years and an accuracy range of -10 to +20 seconds per month. The Versa comes on one of Vario's signature Veg Tan Italian leather straps, a strap I've been enjoying in different colors for years. Slim, soft and supple. It features quick-release spring bars and comes with a deploying clasp by default. On the wrist, the Versa has a distinct presence. With its 26mm width and almost 40mm lug-to-lug measurement, it sits comfortably, especially on smaller to medium wrists. For my 7-inch wrist, it feels well balanced. It doesn't feel too dainty, but it also doesn't overpower the wrist. Its thickness is definitely noticeable, especially compared to traditional dress watches. The reversible mechanism naturally adds some bulk, but it's still within a wearable range. The black leather strap looks like a classic match to both sides of this watch and is very comfortable straight out of the box, without even having to break it in. Legibility is not really relevant when talking about dress watches, but both sides of the Versa are pretty easy to read as long as it's not after dark. When reviewing a watch from a brand that also sells great watch straps, it only makes sense to show it on a couple more of their products. I especially like how it looks on this tan-colored leather strap, one of my favorite straps in my collection. Let's wrap it up by talking about the pros and cons of the Vario Versa. Let's start with the good stuff. The biggest selling point of the Versa is its unique reversible design. It's not just a gimmick. It's actually well executed, giving you 2 watches in one. And in a market where reversible watches are either extremely expensive or not particularly attractive, the Versa stands out as one of the best looking and most affordable options. Then there's the material used and attention to detail and finishing. Vario didn't cut corners here. The Art Deco inspired aesthetic is beautifully done, and the watch has a refined vintage charm that feels well thought out. You get sapphire crystal on both sides, a top-notch leather strap, and an enamel dial on one side. Another big plus is the dual time functionality. Unlike traditional GMT watches, when you're often limited to full hour time zone adjustments, by allowing you to set both dials independently, you can track even tricky time zones with half-hour or 15-minute offsets. And of course, the versatility. One dial gives you a formal, dressy look, while the other can be more casual. It's like having 2 completely different watches on your wrist, and you can switch between them instantly. Now, onto the cons. Battery replacement could be a hassle, given the dual movement setup. It's a bit reassuring that you do get 6 years of battery life from each battery. The watch is also on the thicker side for a tank-style watch. You do get used to it pretty quickly, and I think it's a reasonable compromise to make for the reversible design. And while this isn't a deal breaker by any means, I do think a watch this nice deserves better packaging. Vario does a great job with the watch itself, but the unboxing experience could be improved to match the quality of the timepiece. The Vario Versa is a fun and stylish take on the reversible watch concept. While it's not an actual alternative to the JLC Reversa in terms of heritage or mechanical complexity, it offers a unique experience at a fraction of the price. If you're into Art Deco design and want something different in your collection, or if you simply enjoy quirky and creative micro-brand designs, the Versa is an exciting choice worth considering. Let me know what you guys think about the Vario Versa in the comments below. You'll find a link to the watch in the description of this video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my affordable watch collection, and hit the notification bell for more affordable watches related content. Here is a quick link to my review of the Vario Trench watch and to another video you might enjoy. I want to thank Vario for sending me this watch in for review, and to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time.